Hi everyone, this is another episode of Let Me Plan Your Life, and I've got a new guest.
Hey guys, I'm Jackie Gardner. I teach science to a lot of crazy levels.
So, Jackie, are you ready for your future?
Oh gosh, let's do it.
As ready as we're gonna be. So, let's start off with the year 2028. You and your husband will have traded some of your pets for children. Your older child will have started kindergarten by this point, and your younger one will be in daycare. Between you, your sister, and your sister-in-law, these schools will be very familiar with your family. Now, like many women in education before you, you and your sister will scoff at those stay-at-home moms who just couldn't imagine doing anything besides raising their kids, because what else could be possibly more important? And then one day, while donating blood so that your sister can afford erasers, you will see one of the moms, and you will see that her Facebook page is just a consistent advertisement for one of those multi-level marketing schemes, and you will feel so bad.
Oh.
By the year 2038, your teenagers at home will not want to be teachers because they've seen the stress that it can cause. They are also unable to eat sandwiches anymore because your husband just keeps bringing Jersey Mikes home from work. By the year 2048, both of your children will have moved out to college, and they would have started their jobs at this point. Now remember when I said they didn't want to become teachers because of the stress? One's going to be a nurse and one's going to be an event planner.
No.
As a joke, you'll decide to look at how much a house in Los Angeles would cost with your husband, and you will be flabbergasted because for a short period of a couple of months, it actually would have been totally affordable to live here. So, what do you think?
I think college might be a little cheaper if only one of them's gonna be a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for this year?
Let's have this year.
All right, so you told me that your goal was to move to Temecula.
Specifically, I'm moving to Temecula to be closer to family and because rent in the area has become really high on a teacher's salary. So it just doesn't really balance out for me. So I'm gonna go somewhere where it does balance out on a teacher's salary, and I can't afford those erasers.
If you were to move directly into a house right now, you would need $70,000 for a down payment. If you're just concerned about moving your things from point A to point B, that would cost closer to $150 to $600 depending on how you go about it. In regards to moving your things from point A to point B, your husband can immediately start getting free boxes from work, bringing them home, and packing up all of the non-essentials that you are taking to Temecula. During the month of May, you can take all of the non-essentials that will not be going to Temecula, and you can start selling those, gifting those, donating those, tossing them in the trash. The end of May is probably when you want to start calling your credit card companies, Amazon Prime, utilities, all of those people who provide you with services, and just letting them know what's about to happen.
Okay.
That last box or two would have all of your most important, your clothing, your bedding, your medications, important paperwork, all of those things. That box, whether or not you rent a truck for $250, that box is going to be with one of you in your car on your way to Temecula. June would also be a great time to get all of your friends and family involved, have your friends in Los Angeles help you load up the truck, and have all of your friends and family in Temecula help you unload it. Now, mid-June and July, since you're not going to work in a school anyway at that point, it's a great time to explore your new neighborhood, take note of the hospitals, the shops, everything, and if you're really social, you can have your own housewarming. So, how does that sound?
I think that's really gonna help figuring out the move. I think that sounds like a really great plan, and I need to go get those boxes.
I did one thing right today.
There we go.
Well, in that case, thanks a lot for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks again for joining us on Let Me Plan Your Life. If you would like to be on the next episode, hit the link below. If you would like to follow us on social media, we'll have really cool behind the scenes content. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons up top. Thanks a lot and see you next time.